Hey guys, just letting you know that as of this recording, I am currently racing the clock to make my flight for New York Comic-Con. That said, Wallace just came in the mail and I couldn't dream of making him wait that long. Please bear with me as this video is a bit faster and looser than usual. But hey, the Flash is all about being fast. But make sure you're subscribed and following the 5POA Figure Reviews Instagram for all my New York Comic-Con posts. Welcome to 5 Points of Articulation, where I review action figures and then articulate 5 points to help you decide if you want to add that figure to your collection. The 5 points I discuss are packaging, presentation, posability, playability, and price. I'm Jason, and if you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube rigmarole. Today we're taking a look at the all-new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Gold Label DC Rebirth Kid Flash. Starting off with the packaging, we have a DC Multiverse window box, Gold Label sticker up here. You know, between this, Kyle Rayner, Asbats, and Shazam, I'm starting to see Gold Label as a code for the characters that we actually want. Names and logos on the side, legal, barcode, and I'm not gonna lie, a pretty fun picture on the back. Wait a minute, is he doing a Spider-Man thwip? I'll sue! For packaging, I'm giving Kid Flash 1 whole point. Moving on to presentation, and Wallace stands at just under 7 inches. While it's possible he shares parts of the upcoming Speed Metal version, so far as I can tell this is a completely new sculpt. Of course this came out first, so technically Speed Metal would be reuse of him. From the top, and I do like the head sculpt. The lightning bolt in his hair could be a bit more lightning bolty. That said, the paint job is a little bit rough. Moving on down, this seems to be about the same yellow they used for the Reverse Flash. Logo's been sculpted pretty nicely, but again, a little bit of paint slop. He's got some black lightning bolts for his belt and gloves, and again, a little bit of paint slop. One bizarre choice is to have this yellow piece going across the belt. I really wish they would have just cut it along the lightning bolt, similar to how they already did the Flash body. I may take him apart at some point and try to do it myself. Flipping him around, and here he is from the back, some grooves across the shoulders. The gloves are just painted on, and once again there's some other paint slop over here. Also, the reds don't entirely match. His hands are pre-posed for running, or for doing the robot. That said, I do like this shade of red. It's a bit darker and more muted. Honestly goes pretty well with this yellow. Moving on down, the boots are also painted on, but they don't seem to have any paint slop. That said, there are some sculpted heels and treads at the tippy toes. I really want to love this figure, and for the most part I do, but this is hands down the messiest paint job I have ever gotten on a DC Multiverse figure, and I have to say in this case it is pretty distracting. For presentation, I'm giving Wallace West 1/2 point. Moving on to posability, and no real surprises here. Wallace's head's on a dumbbell joint. He can look up this much, which isn't bad. All the way down, really great tilt, and all the way around. Moving on down, he has swivel hinge shoulders that raise just over 90 degrees. Forward and back with rotator cuff, bicep swivel, really good double jointed elbows, and then traveling all the way down the arm, he has wrist balls. They can swivel and hinge. Shifting to the torso, and Kid Flash has a diaphragm joint and a dumbbell waist. He can arch back this far and hunch forward this far. That said, he can also tilt and twist. Below the lightning bolt, and Wallace has a typical McFarlane hips. They can kick forward this far and split this far. Bit of twist at the hip, perfect double jointed knees, toe articulation, and the new and improved McFarlane ankle ball that can swivel, hinge, and pivot. Whatever issues I had in the last category are more than made up for with this one. For posability, I'm giving Kid Flash 1 whole point. Before we continue, if you like this video, do me a favor and give it a like. Even for short ones, I put a lot of love into my videos, and your likes really do help more people to see them. Moving on to playability, and Kid Flash comes with a trading card and a figure stand. Pause here if you want to learn more. Wallace also comes with some alternate fists, which is very much appreciated, and a bunch of lightning effects. They've been cast in a translucent neon orange and look really cool. Honestly, a lot of fun options. But playability is more than just accessories, it's also about how well your figure plays with others. And again, today we're going to keep things a little bit simple. First up, we've got DC Essentials. They're basically the same size, so it would be a little bit tricky to pass this off, but I'm sure with some forced perspective you could make it work. Here he is with the DC Multiverse Rebirth Flash, and yep, this definitely scales a lot better. That said, and for some other flashes, and here we have the Snyder Cut. Oh what, no witty little joke at my expense? Nope, no time. And here we have Grant Gustin. For a couple of other Flash characters, and here we have Reverse Flash. Seeing them side by side, and Kid Flash is definitely a little bit of a brighter yellow. Here we have Godspeed and Gorilla Grodd. For a Teen Titan connection, and here we have Cyborg. And then for some Robins, and here we have Damian, Tim Drake by Mattel, Tim Drake by McFarlane, Red Robin by DC Collectibles, and Red Robin by McFarlane. For a Heroic Speedster from the House of Ideas, and here we have the Marvel Legends Quicksilver. For a relative scale comparison, here's Wallace with Pizza Spidey and the Spectacular Spider-Man. And as always, here he is with Stealth Iron Man. Between the alternate fists and lightning effects, Kid Flash has a lot more going for him than usual. He's also featuring a good, clean, classic design that'll fit well in multiple DC displays. For For playability, I'm giving Kid Flash 1 whole point. This leaves us with nothing left to discuss but the price. Kid Flash is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive and retails for $19.99. As of this recording, he's still in stock, but if you like what you see, don't wait. A figure this good will be gone in a flash. For price, I'm giving Kid Flash 1 whole point for a grand total of 4.5 out of 5. For a couple of more Flash figures, click here. Are you looking more forward to this version or the Speed Metal version? Are you getting both? Sound off in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again real soon, but until then, play nice and have fun.